I got a really big announcement to make about the future of this YouTube channel. But first,
I have a secret document that I think you need to say.
I don't know how long you've been following what I'm doing here, but I actually started this channel back in 2007. And apparently at that point in time, I thought that YouTube was for posting clips of your senior project. I think around 2009, I started doing gear demo videos from my parents' garage.
It gives you everything you could probably imagine and a little bit more. Let me show you what it can do. Now, as far as features go, this is actually a pretty standard compressor.
And pretty early on, I got the idea to start filming music videos with my friends. In 2012, I started doing online bass lessons. Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna show you how to do a really cool like break beat styled slapping lick. For some reason, we started pouring buckets of ice water on each other. And by 2015, I was posting pretty regularly with Sick Licks.
And now for another episode of Sick Licks with Jamie Lewis. That lick was so sick, I just can't even.
For some reason, I decided to remake Thriller.
I'm not like the other bassists.
In 2020, it eventually became the home to the Bassist podcast.
The content wasn't retaining as well.
Evan, where's your sword, dude?
Yeah, you do have a sword. Go get it.
He did vie before me, and I played with him on his
And Death Clock?
And Death Clock.
And
That's
Death
right.
Clock.
Idiots on Instagram with 500,000 followers who literally can't play their instrument.
And for about the past 8 months, we've been doing a series of videos called What Does It Sound Like? Where I just check out different basses, bass amps, pedals, and all sorts of bass equipment. So needless to say, I've done some really cool shit here, and I'm really proud of that fact. Honestly, all joking aside, I've had so much fun here over the years. Bottoms up. Oh my God! But it is time for me to say,
No, God!
goodbye to this channel. I'm finally closing the doors and moving on.
No, God, please, no! No!
So if you've got a glass near you, please, would you raise a toast
It'll get you drunk.
for Jamie Lewis, the bassist, in a moment of silence for this YouTube channel.
What's the matter? Your mama didn't teach you how to chug?
Oh, it's so good once it touches your lips. This is cranberry juice, by the way.
Would I lie?
And I'm sure you guessed it by now that I'm actually not going anywhere. The channel is just going to be rebranding and changing trajectory. Kind of.
Good motherfucking choice, motherfucker.
So the new channel is going to be all about the music, the musicians who make it, and the gear that we use to capture it. And I promise bass is still going to be a really big part of that.
This is not the end of the world, okay?
It is the end of the
Hey.
world.
It's just no longer going to be the focus. Because check this out. Over the past several months, I've actually built an entirely new studio. This one's pretty much going to be geared towards full band, multi-cam recording and filming. Over here to my right, we just added a door and a wall that leads out to a hallway.
Forever.
I'll show you that a little bit later. Over here, we just added behind these glass doors. There's a drum room that's going to be in here. Can't really see it because it's dark, but we got an ISO room. This room right here is definitely large enough to fit like at least a 3 or 4 piece band with the ISO room and the hallway out there. We're gonna be able to do some really cool things. A studio like this is gonna open up so many more doors for content that a bass YouTube channel just wouldn't. That's the reason why we're rebranding the channel as Deadbeat Studios.
A truly wild day that none of us will ever forget, no matter how hard we try.
If you think about it, it's really not that different from what I'm doing now. right? All these what does it sound like videos, it's exactly that, but one musician, me, one instrument, the bass. What we're gonna do now is open it up. So I'm gonna call my friends in, really good drummers, really good guitar players and singers and keyboard players, and we're gonna do the same exact thing, but from the vantage point of their instruments as well.
Groovy.
So here's what you can expect to see around here at the new Deadbeat YouTube channel. Number one, lots of gear videos. It just won't be only bass products.
I slapped the bass big time.
What is that? You sound like a leprechaun.
Number two, I'm not going anywhere. You're still gonna see me as I am now, hosting each and every video. I'm just gonna be calling on some of my friends to come help me with the playing portions on the instruments that I don't play so well. Trust me, you don't wanna see me play drums or guitar. Number three, lots of new music coming. We're gonna be writing and rehearsing and recording tons of new music right here in this studio.
They just did a sound check, and the acoustics in here are amazing!
I wouldn't be surprised if when I get 3 or 4 people in the studio that some, random impromptu pop-up gigs were to happen from time to time. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you turn on those notifications, and make sure you come hang out with us on Discord. Because I'm not kidding, there is some wild shit coming.
I heard that I can win a lot of money and I get a pig testicle done with all the fixings.
And you've also probably noticed that my videos look a lot better these days. That's because I finally hired an editor, right? Go figure. Say hello to Ryan and his team at Path 16. Ryan's a dear friend of mine. I've known him for years. He's a phenomenal musician. Well, actually, you've heard him in my Thriller video. All right, now let's just talk timeline really quick, okay? Christmas is right around the corner next week, and then New Year's, so things aren't really gonna start popping until January. We're gonna start with drum videos, guitar videos, and just adding to the What Does It Sound Like rotation. And I don't think I'll be ready for full band content until February. Like I said, I've still got a little bit of construction to go here, and also we're missing a few things.
She's not in there.
In order to get this ship up and running, I actually need to buy a second computer. That way I have one running audio, one running video. It's so simple. Before we can dial in that ISO room over there, I'm gonna have to buy 2 more cameras and 2 more lenses, which brings us to our next topic. Money! Now, since day one, I've paid for everything and built it myself also, and I'll continue to do that till the day I die, because I fucking love doing this.
You're not going to lose the house. Everybody has 3 mortgages nowadays.
But the costs are very high. You just met the editing team. They're not free.
For the poor.
Flights are expensive to get people in and out of this studio. I just told you about the cameras and the computer.
Buy another one, you rich motherfucker.
So I hope that you'll help us to alleviate some of the financial burden by supporting the new channel and joining the Skeleton Crew.
How much?
$2,000 and it's yours. You can take it home with you. As a matter of fact, I'll throw in the black keys for free.
In about a week, I promise I'll do a full, proper video showing all the different stuff, all the different tiers and perks. Still kind of dialing it in, but you can expect to see things like sub badges and emotes, special live streams, maybe access to our recording sessions.
Pump up that bass. Pump it up. What happened? Oh.
Our rehearsals, band practice, song demos, all sorts of stuff.
The franchise rights alone will make us rich beyond our wildest dreams.
So that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a wonderful, happy holiday season. Make sure you tell the people close to you that you love them. That's very, very important. And we'll see you at the top of the year in 2023 here at Deadbeat Studios. Yeah, it felt good. I could have saved like 10 minutes if I just said, oh, it's going to be like Get Back, but without the Beatles and not Peter Jackson.